Hello guys, so welcome to our vlog and today we are going to talk about how we traveled from Delhi to Manali, and this is all going to be about the bus travel that we do. And yeah, let's get started. Hello guys, so welcome to our vlog for pet friendly travel that we did from Delhi to Manali, and this will be all about the travel that we did with bus via bus. And this video will help you to figure out what exactly will happen in those 12 hours of bus journey, how you can prepare yourself and your dog for that particular journey. And I think yeah, we can get started. So basically, when we actually reached Delhi through train, we had booked one Airbnb in Delhi, and since our travel, the bus travel was going to happen after 7 p.m. in the evening, and we had reached in Delhi at around 10 to 11 a.m. in the morning. We had this whole 7 to 8 hours of window where we didn't know like what to do. So we had actually booked one Airbnb in Delhi itself, and we were staying there. We just got freshen up and everything, and that time actually gave us a time where we have a buffer, basically for our dogs also to walk and everything. That time was very important for us. We also we got bathed and everything, so that was important for us. And at 7 p.m. our bus arrived at our Airbnb, and from there we started our journey to Manali. Now this journey was overnight journey, and we had actually prepared everything according to that journey itself. We had taken our neck pillows as well, and we had also bought some snacks, food for our dogs and everything. Again, Hazel didn't eat anything, but yeah, we had like other dogs and their parent as well. They had kept food with them, just to feed if the dog wants to eat. And yeah, so we boarded our bus at 7 p.m. in the evening from Delhi, and Forget Away had planned very good uh, journey for this place, for the 12 hours of journey through mountains. It was like, for that particular journey, it was very comfortable. It was doable, you can say, because see, the bus was traveler bus basically. So yeah, there is some uncomfortness in the seat size and everything, but I think traveler is the best vehicle that you can take to the mountain, like rather than actually having a big bus for traveling. Traveler is like medium size of vehicle that you can take to the mountains and the turns, and when there is a traffic, it gets easier, I can say. So yeah, basically Forget Away had planned all the bus journey in a such a way that we had plenty of stops where we could actually get down and eat, and just walk here and there. Our dogs could walk here and there because the restaurants were also picked up in a such a way that they were pet friendly. So it was pretty good journey. We started from Delhi, and until 1 or 2 hours we were in traffic. Since it was evening, there was a traffic. But once we left Delhi, it was pretty smooth. Means we went very smoothly ahead, and there are so many pet friendly dhabas that we have on that particular highway. There is a Khalees Dhaba as well. I guess we couldn't actually stop there because I think it was closed when we reached there or something. But yeah, that is very famous dhaba there, and it's the owner is Khali, obvious, and he has made this dhaba pet friendly, especially for like pet parents, so that they can come, they can enjoy with their pets, and they can eat with their pets and everything. So, miss, apart from that, also apart from this particular dhaba, also there are so many dhabas and so many hotels are there who actually accommodate pet parents, and they are all okay with it. We didn't even face a single discrimination or any remark that could actually hurt it or something. It was nothing like that. It was very good. We had I think 3 to 4 stops, and in each on each stop we used to get down. We used to walk our dogs. They used to relieve them, and we also used to go to bathroom was very clean wherever we stopped, and it was pretty good. Means it was very comfortable. For sleeping in the bus, it was little bit uncomfortable, because again you are sitting in one position and you want to sleep, because after the train journey also, even in the train also, if you are sleeping, travel makes you feel little bit tired. So still, miss, since we were in the bus, we wanted to sleep, but it was not that comfortable, miss, because of the sleep, because of the time that our body is used to. We managed to sleep, but it was not that comfortable. And yeah, you have to manage. You have to compromise something. So apart from that, Hazel slept pretty good, because her size is also like pretty small, and she used to fit in one seat, and she was sitting right beside her. So for her, that was enough. We had taken one blanket with us, so that we could actually put that blanket on her seat, and she used to sleep there. And she slept like a baby. She didn't have any motion sickness, nothing. Actually, no dog from our group was facing any kind of motion sickness, and it was pretty good for all the dogs. Miss Dog didn't actually give us any issue or any you know anything that could actually disturb our travel or anything. They were pretty comfortable. They were Most of them were sleeping and barking, because Hazel was also barking if some dog used to cross our seat and everything. So that is okay. But yeah, apart from that, the travel journey, the bus journey was pretty good. It was pretty comfortable. In the morning, we reached Manali at I think 7 to 8 a.m. No, not 7 to 8 a.m. I guess it was by to Kullu. We reached by 8 or 9 a.m. and it uh, we reached Manali at our stay at 10 a.m. And after that, we got freshen up and everything, and we got ready for our rest of the day. But yeah, the things you need to carry in bus journey is that you can carry neck pillow. You have to carry neck pillow. For your dog, you can carry a bowl, where a collapsible bowl that comes for water, for food, and everything. We had taken 2 bowls with us for that. And apart from that, if you think your dog may eat in the journey, then you can actually order a homemade food from Delhi. We had ordered a homemade packaged food in Delhi through a courier service or something like that. I will try to get those details and will try to put it in the description. But yeah, that is one option as well. Else, you can also keep a curd with you, a small dabba of curd. Else, you can also take some boiled eggs. That also you can do. And rice you can get in any restaurant if your dog eats, because most of the times in travel dogs don't eat. They don't enjoy eating, and it's good only because, again, if they eat, it will be motion sickness and everything. They will puke. It's not good for them as well. Like I said, blanket and everything you can keep. It can get pretty cold after once you reach in the mountains. So you can carry like warm clothes in your backpack, because your big bags will be on the top of the traveler. So make sure that you carry warm clothes as well for your dogs and for you. And a muffler, a scarf, or maybe a cap that can cover your ears, and that will be a very plus point. Uh, keep keep a lip balm with you, because trust me, it gets very cold, and your lips get that reaction pretty early than your other body part. So yeah, that is one thing. Then water, keep water handy always. Keep drinking water. And because in travel we tend to actually forget to drink the water, and that can again cause dehydration and everything. So keep your bottle handy. Apart from that, nothing else. For bus journey, this is the essentials that you can carry. If your dog feels motion sickness or something, there are some remedies that come to you to avoid that motion sickness. I will put that also in description. Go through that. You can keep handy that as well. For yourself as well, keep the medicines handy if you are the one who can actually face motion sickness and everything, because the road is pretty hilly road. It gets very curvy as well. So yeah, for yourself as well, you can keep that medicine handy. Apart from that, no other document or anything as such required once you depart from the train station. There is nothing that is required as such. So yeah, that's it, I guess. And in next video we will talk about the itinerary and the places we visited in Manali. So see you in next video. Bye, and subscribe to our channel and click that bell icon.